You have 24 hours before something big happens, and I'm not just making this up. We have a massive event that's going to change the market tomorrow. We also have a couple pieces of news from Donald Trump. He's making an announcement in about an hour from now, and he actually just made a pardon in crypto. A lot of people are finding this disgusting. I've seen that word thrown around a bit. This pardon is very interesting. It's with one of the biggest names in crypto. We also have a green market today. We'll be talking about why that is. It's mostly because of something that we've talked about on the channel. And one of the major banks is pointing it out that it could be happening as early as next week. I realize this is vague. Let's go into it. If you don't mind, though, before we get started, hit subscribe so you can see future videos just like this. I actually just posted a video where I'm pretty much just playing something that Tom Lee said, and it was taken down. It was considered harmful and dangerous. It wasn't taken down because I recorded something that Tom Lee said and there was like rights violations or anything like that. No, it was because it was considered harmful and dangerous when the original is on YouTube. So if you want to follow me on another platform, check my Telegram out underneath the video in case I ever get kicked off of YouTube for talking about crypto or anything like that. I'll be on Telegram, but hopefully that never happens. But that has happened with other YouTubers in crypto. So check me out there. If you want to trade crypto, you still have a little bit of time left where you can get in on this special bonus, the deposit bonus and the up to $13,000 trading bonus over on BYDefi. I've been trading, and you can make life-changing amounts of money while trading during the bull run. I typically use low leverage. I think you can do really well at that without having to take on the extra risk and the time that's required to do like high frequency trading. Now, let me know what you're drinking down below in the comments before we get started. I'm having this rockin' protein like milk or something. It's pretty good, but yeah, let's get into it. So the traditional market is up a good amount today. The S&P 500 up 0.5%. The NASDAQ up 0.75%. Just kind of making up yesterday's losses. In crypto, Bitcoin's also fairly green. Even though there are more longs liquidated than shorts, we're at 110,000, which is pretty good. Slightly up on the day. You can see we are setting lower highs and higher lows. So we could see a pretty explosive move here fairly soon if this continues to play out. Keep in mind, tomorrow we do have CPI. So that's the 24-hour warning. We have CPI. That will, I think, even move the market more than usual because we've gotten basically no inflation data for the last couple weeks, 3-4 weeks, because of the government shutdown. And next week we have the Fed meeting. This will really indicate whether we're going to see one or two cuts this year, and then also will we continue to see cuts in the future if inflation continues to stay low. So this will be the final nail in the coffin, I think, for this rate cut. But I'm guessing Jerome Powell already had this information last week when he spoke very dovishly. The reason the market's up so far today, we have JP Morgan expecting the Fed to end quantitative tightening next week. Rate cuts and money printing on the horizon with Bitcoin over $100,000 could be very bullish. Another thing that could be bullish for Bitcoin specifically, the national debt continues to go up. We just hit $38 trillion. So the Fed's going to continue to print money, make conditions a lot easier to lend, to get low interest rates. They're going to continue to make it more and more valuable to hold on to hard assets like Bitcoin. And when the national debt hits another trillion, a lot of people wonder how long could this continue, right? I mean, the debt per citizen is up to $110,640. Right? Can you and your family pay off all the debt? It's just incredible how much this has gone up. And this is a large part of our GDP now, right? This is, in a lot of people's minds, this is unpayable unless we grow significantly out of it with high GDP, which would be really good for risk-on assets too. Now, the Trump administration is buying some stocks. We know this, right? They have a stake in Intel and MP Materials, LAC, TMQ. They're up anywhere from 80 to 150% on their holdings. I would like to take a look, like after they announced it, how much are these equities up? They are talking about apparently investing in some quantum computing companies as well. I saw that as kind of a rumor yesterday. So it's interesting to see the take that they're approaching. Another big piece of news is coming at 3, supposedly. The president is going to make an announcement at the State Dining Room, White House press pool. I don't know what this is going to be. Right? It could be a nothing burger. I think most of them have been nothing burgers. But I'll be watching. I'll be paying attention to it. If it's something really important, we'll talk about it. President Trump just pardoned Binance founder CZ. Okay, this, I don't want to say came out of nowhere because there were some people that were predicting this would happen, but I haven't really been paying attention to this too much. Apparently, CZ and Trump kind of have some business relationships with stablecoins. And yeah, this seems like a I scratch your back, you scratch mine situation. CZ or Binance, I can't remember which, had to pay like a $4 billion fine a couple of years ago. I think CZ is technically not part of the company or not like the CEO of the company anymore, but he still owns it, as I understand. He's estimated to be worth close to $100 billion. And I'm sure that they're just printing money. Right? We always see them selling off or sending crypto to Wintermute, liquidating longs and shorts, and then getting the crypto back. I think they have a huge money printer. When you look at how profitable something like Coinbase is, and then you think, well, Binance is less regulated and does maybe 5 to 10 times the volume, I've got to think that in good years they're making $20-30 billion. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing CZ's worth a lot, maybe more than what people are even estimating if you take into account the equity in Binance. So maybe Binance is a bit bulletproof now. Let me know your thoughts on that underneath the video. Right now, like I said, Bitcoin's doing well. We have traditional markets doing well. It's a good day in the market. Enjoy yourself. Spend some time with people that you love and people that you like. All right, don't just stare at the charts all day. It's been a bit of a quiet week so far in crypto. Of course, there have been some bigger moves, like a move up to 114, then move right back down. But let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Again, if you do want to trade crypto, check out BYDeFi. I have links to BTCC, BTCC, WEEX, BLOFIN as well underneath the video in case you want to trade on multiple platforms. I would suggest that. And I'll see you in the next one.